What if I were to tell you the balance of the Jujutsu world was completely altered when a single infant was born? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Today we will be talking about the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer alive, Satoru Gojo. Now Gojo is a fan favorite, he's one of my favorite characters as well, so I thought it would be a dope idea explaining Six Eyes Gojo, to the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer alive. Now before I begin with this video, I would like to welcome my new audience to the channel, and I would like to say, if you end up enjoying this video, feel free to drop me a like. It improves the YouTube algorithm, and if you would like to see more content from me, hit the subscribe button. By doing that, you are helping me grow a fan base, and you are also letting me know you enjoy these kind of videos, so I'll keep them coming. So don't be shy, join the family. Here at this channel we cover a variety of series, from One Piece to Jujutsu Kaisen to Demon Slayer to Attack on Titan to Mashle, and there will be a whole bunch of more once I catch up to the big titles. With that being said, enough talking, let's talk about the strongest Jujutsu sorcerer alive. Now, according to the curse user Awasaka, when Gojo Satoru was born, the balance of the world was completely altered. He compared his birth to when a seemingly unbeatable track and field record gets broken. So that's like if the Warriors 73-9 record gets broken for my basketball fans. Back to Gojo. When Gojo was just a child, there was a bounty of over 100,000 set on him. Two assassins accepted the task while spying on Kid Gojo. Gojo noticed them and uttered the words, "Don't look at me, small fry." The curse users were immediately trembling with fear from the mere presence of a child. But then again, he isn't a regular child. The curse users described the feeling of Gojo being brought into this world as if their freedom was taken away from them. Before he was born, they could do whatever they felt like doing. After he was born, it felt like their freedom was gone. Gojo was born with the 6 eyes, a rare optic Jujutsu inherited within the Gojo family. The 6 eyes grants the user astonishing perception and the ability to utilize the Limitless to its full potential. Now, anybody in the Gojo family can use the Limitless, but only those who possess the 6 eyes can truly master and bring out the full potential of the Limitless. Gojo Satoru is the first sorcerer to be born with the Limitless and 6 eyes in the last 100 years. This is giving me goosebumps even just talking about it, man. Gojo is awesome. As stated earlier, the 6 eyes grants the user astonishing perception and the ability to bring out the full potential of the Limitless. In addition, each of the Limitless techniques requires this type of complex curse energy manipulation, making the pair of 6 eyes vital to utilizing the Limitless curse techniques to their full potential. Imagine if a foe so fed up with Gojo tries and takes out one of his eyes, like with Danzo and Shisui. Hey, these OP characters are goated, so they can't lose one-on-one at full power. They have to be nerfed. In this case with Gojo, he had to be sealed. Back to Gojo, the 6 eyes summons the user's curse energy immensely well, so much that the amount of curse energy lost when the user activates a curse technique is very close to 0. We actually heard this again recently from our boy Yuta Okatsu. I believe it was 142, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. And that's actually the biggest difference between Gojo and Yuta. Yuta actually has more curse energy than Gojo, but doesn't have the stamina Gojo has. So if they were to fight, Gojo will come out with a W. So because of that ruling, a proper 6 eyes user will never run out of curse energy. Another cool ability of the 6 eyes is the mental prowess. The 6 eyes can turn one moment in reality into well over a minute worth of time within the user's brain. Man, can you imagine having that technique in real life? Imagine what you could do. A user with the 6 eyes can also see things from several kilometers away, so yeah, that's way beyond 20/20 vision. The 6 eyes can also see curse energy in maximum detail, so they can see the flow of curse energy, which in turn helps them read a person's energy techniques. So yeah, they can know right off the back what they're going up against. It's like a scouter, honestly. Think of it like a scouter. But unlike the scouter, the 6 eyes isn't going to explode if it's over 9,000. Enough of the jokes, enough of the jokes. And if you think what I'm thinking, the 6 eyes is really OP, but nevertheless it still amazes me. Drop a like if you agree. Cool fact, the 6 eyes can differentiate between different types of curse energy and help the user identify a person based on it. In order to make use of the reverse cursed energy needed for attacks like Red, the 6 eyes can also help the user properly understand the complex nature of curse energy needed to perform a reverse curse technique. However, this processing power is not unlimited and can take a toll on the user's psyche, making them crazed and delirious if overused. Hence why we get Murderous Gojo. And drop a like if you like Murderous Gojo. But to make up for making them act crazy, the 6 eyes can be used to set the Limitless Infinity ability to automatic. This allows the user to instantly read incoming projectiles or attack by means of mass, speed, shape, and so on and so forth. You get what I'm saying? So to put it in simpler terms, like say if a missile is coming out at Gojo, Gojo can easily read it. By simultaneously using the 6 sides to work out a reverse curse technique, automatically the user can also keep their brain fresh at all times. Nevertheless, even with the use of a reverse curse technique, the 6 eyes will drain out its user a bit more easily unless the eyes are covered, which is why Gojo always has on a blindfold, and if he isn't wearing that, he has on a cool pair of shades. Hey, gotta stay fresh. But to answer how he can see with blindfolds, even though a user has on blindfolds, he can see in a manner similar to a high resolution thermography. And objects that lack curse energy can be identified through the blindfold by reading the surplus flow of the curse energy surrounded by them. But in order for Gojo to utilize advanced limitless techniques such as Hollow Purple and Unlimited Void, the 6 eyes must be fully out, allowing the user to access that full power and get to work. Now, let's talk about the limitless techniques. Now, one of the many awesome techniques or abilities that come with the Limitless is the Affinity. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone remembers that ass whooping Gojo gave to Jogo. During that ass whooping, Gojo invited Jogo to come try and touch him. We then saw that he couldn't touch him with his hand. It was as if there was some invisible barrier that was stopping him from touching Gojo's hand. That is the Affinity. Anything that touches the Affinity slows down and never touches the user. This is because the technique takes the finite amount of space between the two subjects and divides it in an infinite amount of times. In math, anytime a number is divided by another number, you'll always get something. You'll never end up with 0. It could be even a decimal or fraction, like 1 divided by 1/10. You're not going to get 0. You're going to get something close to 0. Anything that attempts to penetrate the infinitely divided space will slow down to the point of appearing to completely stop. So shout out to the person who came up with that concept. Quite brilliant, if I do say so myself. That infinity can only be turned off by the user or countered by a domain expansion or domain amplification. Curse tools infused with specialized curse techniques can also stop the infinity. So that's the only way that you will get past that invisible barrier. On to his strongest attacks. Gojo uses 3 limitless techniques. The first being curse technique Last Blue, which is an offensive attack. So he increases the curse energy output of the technique and generates the power to attract. This is achieved by amplifying the limitless and bringing the conceptual impossibility of negative distance into reality. Anyone who is caught up directly with blue will have their body implode and their limbs instantly crushed, so it's game over. Blue is difficult to use and requires precise manipulation of the user's curse energy, which can cause the user to tire out easily. The other blue technique is called Curse Technique Last Maximum Energy Output Azure Glow. Using the power of attraction, Gojo releases maximum amounts of curse energy and causes a single point to attract everything around itself. Gojo is also capable of moving to the point around themselves to attract everything around themselves to that point. The next limitless will be Reverse Limitless Red, which is a defensive attack. It reverses the effect of the strengthened technique and brings the divergence of infinity into reality, generating the power to repel. This is achieved flowing reverse curse energy into the power of the limitless, creating a repelling effect rather than a magnetic one. This technique manifests as a small red orb that can unleash immense explosive force in an instant, or he can fire a beam as he did with Toji, which was extremely powerful. Can't wait to see that animated. Really, comment down below what you guys would prefer, a season of Gojo's past or a movie. I prefer a movie, to be honest, but 9 times out of 10 we might get a season. I don't know. Back to Red, as we saw with Jogo, man, I don't know what Jogo was thinking when he thought he could take on Gojo. I don't know what he was smoking on. Generating the reverse curse energy needed for Red is extremely difficult. It requires an even more complex manipulation of curse energy than usual. The user must multiply their negative energy by negative energy in order to create positive energy. So think of it like multiplication. Negative times negative equals positive. This is a simple concept that proves to be extremely tough in practice. So it sounds simple, but it's really hard to execute. Being able to use a reverse curse technique is extremely complicated for any sorcerer, even the most gifted of the Gojo family. Last but not least, we have Hollow Purple. When you combine red and blue, you get purple. This technique is only known by a few people in the Gojo family. The effect takes the target out of reality, instantly erasing everything the technique hits without execution. Gojo uses it in episode 20, and shout out to Mappa for the beautiful animation. And he used it as well in his battle against Toji, and can't wait to see that. And this attack actually killed Toji, who is crazy strong, so you know the attack is no joke. On to his domain expansion. Gojo has the domain expansion called Domain of the Limitless. This traps the user inside the concept of infinity. While inside the limitless, the target is overwhelmed with an endless stream of information, overloading their brains, leaving them in a catatonic state, so an inability to move basically. He left his battle with Jogo to grab Yuji to see this awesome technique, and it's quite OP. In Shibuya, Gojo uses domain expansion, and all humans caught in their need to attend a rehabilitation center to be able to rejoin society 2 months later. And all 1,000 transfigured humans who were released within the train station will be annihilated in 299 seconds. So that domain expansion is crazy. We are at the end of this video. That completes it for Gojo. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. Salute to you. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the strongest sorcerer alive. I plan on making a Gojo backstory explained video. See on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys stay on the lookout for my other videos as well. Join the family, join the channel. We are going to be going up this year. Hopefully this video does well. I really worked hard on this video. Comment down below, who would you like to see explained next? What type of video would you like to see explained next? I might get a domain expansion video out for you guys by the end of this month or sometime in April. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, stay tuned for more content. And it is your boy Anime Paradise. And have an awesome one. And if you have not read the manga, what are you doing? You need to catch up. See you guys in the next one. Peace.